let's write the code to verify the implicit wait. So last videos we saw timeout set selenium timeout. uh, then before this we saw the set selenium speed, then set selenium timeout with wait until page contains. So in this video we'll see test implicit. Get selenium implicit wait. So let's start it. So first of all, go to PyCharm and create the file implicit wait dot robot or test underscore implicit wait dot robot. So in this case, let's understand the test case. So we are going to open this test automation practice.blogspot.com. Then we'll apply implicit wait, calculate the timeouts, and then we will calculate implicit waits timeouts as well. So here we are entering this text box email, then we are checking this radio buttons, then this checkbox is this, then we taking one value from this drop down, then we list boxes, taking the values from list boxes, and finally closing the browsers. So let's go to PyCharm and let's try to write this code. So first of all, we need to import the library. In settings section, library, selenium library. So our code consists of 4 sections: setting, variables, test cases, and keywords. So in this section we are not going to use variables and keywords section, so we directly write the test case. So we'll give the name as implicit wait, then we use the command open browser, give the URLs and use go. So our browser get open, then we maximizing our browser, so maximize browser window. So after that here we will check the we'll get selenium implicit wait. By this command we'll get the speed of this implicit wait, or what's the value of this implicit wait. So we'll store it is in variable wait. So dollar in curly braces wait will create one variable and store this wait, then we log to console before it started performing the action. After maximizing browser, we'll calculate the implicit wait, then log to console, then we set selenium implicit wait up to 10 seconds. So by this command get selenium implicit wait, we get the default implicit wait, then we'll set to 10 seconds, then we'll calculate what after setting. So before this here we will get 0 seconds, and after setting 10 seconds we will get the 10 seconds. Then we will perform the actions like input text, email, then click 11, select checkboxes, select from the list variables, finally close the browser. So this is all about those code. So now our code is ready, not any mistake in the code. We calculating wait. So let's go to terminal and use the command robot automation / test implicit wait robot. So click. So here our test case is started executing, opening the browser, it is opened successfully, then maximize, it will be get maximized, then entering the values, performing the actions, and closed. So here we can see implicit wait, one test passed implicit. So here test implicit wait. So before performing action, the 0 seconds is the default timing. of implicit wait, then it will wait up to 10 seconds after settings. So here we set, and then for complete code it will wait for 10 seconds and then execute our test case. It get test, one test pass, one phase fail. So here we can open the reports and check. So you can see all tests are passed. You can check the log files as well. So with implicit wait, you can see, oh, it is open the browser, maximizing the browser window. Then we get the Selenium wait, then it log to console. Then we can see log to console wait also. Then it is perform all actions, input text boxes, key element check, and select, close, finally closing the browser. So these about the positive case. Suppose our one element, like suppose this input text box id name has a wrong value. We intentionally failing this input text box, so it will give the correct error message. So go to terminal and try to execute this. So it is opening now, opening the URLs. Then it get maximized. Then or this text box value is wrong, so it is wait up to 10 seconds and then get fails. So we can see here implicit wait 0 second first, then 10 second, then we can see implicit wait element with locator id not found, then it get failed. So you observed carefully that if we giving the wrong value, it will wait up to 10 seconds and then it will fail your test case. So timeout function is cleared, implicit wait and timeouts wait. In timeouts wait also, it will wait for a particular period, but and wait until page contains, it will by default waiting for 5 seconds, but for implicit wait it will wait for 0 seconds. And then if we set 10 seconds, then it will set the 10 seconds. We can here also we can set Selenium timeout, we can set Selenium implicit wait also. So this is about this wait. So before failing, it will wait for a particular period. Let's execute once more time. Let's understand it properly. So click on enter. Your browser get opening. It get maximized, and it try to detect or try to locate those text box, but due to the wrong values, it will not locate it, and after 10 seconds it will failed. You can see after 10 seconds it get failed. So we can correct this value. So after correcting, our code is working properly, so it will be not if any problem is there, then only it will wait up to 10 seconds, otherwise it will execute it in 0 seconds. So all these about the waits and timeouts. So in 3 lectures we have covered speed test, then timeouts demo, then implicit wait. So it is completed the times wait and timeouts in robot framework. In speed test we saw we calculate the speed by default speed and log to console. Then in timeouts and wait we set Selenium timeout, and wait until page contains also we have used. So it will be applied to particular element only, and verification of your page. Like if you open the page, then it is giving wait until page contains this title by default, and it will failing your test cases if it is wrong. So this is about the waits and timeout. Then implicit wait, we are giving the implicit wait, and it will be wait up to elements check for 10 seconds, and then it will get passed or failed. So these all about waits and timeouts.